Brewers spring training game 13, the Brewers win against the Diamondbacks 6-2. Brian Fitzpatrick with the win and Juan Burgos with the loss. Top of the first, Chad Patrick on the mound for the Brewers. He'd start off by giving up 2 hits, Jacob Amaya and Oscar Mercado on a single and a double. After that, the Diamondbacks will go 1-2-3, but they will get 1 run, making it 1-0. Bottom of the first, Mitch Bratt on the mound for the Diamondbacks. He get the first out to Jake Bowers, and then he give up a walk plus a stolen base to Brandon Lockridge. Then he would get the second out to Christian Yelich. He give up an RBI single to Akil Baddoo, tying it up at 1. Reese McGuire will get walked, and then David Hamilton will be out number 3. Top of the second, Manuel Pena would start off with a leadoff home run, making it 2-1. Ben McLaughlin and Gavin Conticello would be the first 2 outs. Demetrio Crisantes would hit a single, and then Jacob Amaya would be out number 3. Bottom of the second, Mitch Bratt would throw 1-2-3. The top of the third for the Diamondbacks would have an Oscar Mercado flyout, a Jordan Lawler double, Lou James Groover would be out number 2, and then Aramis Garcia would be out number 3. Bottom of the third for Mitch Bratt, he'd start off by giving up a walk to Jake Bowers, Brandon Lockridge would be out number 1, and then his final at-batter he would face would be Christian Yelich, and he'd give up a walk. Alec Baker would enter the game for the Diamondbacks, and he'd get the final out of the third. Jared Kennick would enter the game for the Brewers in the top of the fourth. His inning would have a flyout to Manuel Pena, a strikeout to Ben McLaughlin, Gavin Conticello and Demetrio Crisantes would hit back-to-back hits, and then Jacob Amaya would be out number 3. Bottom of the fourth, Bryce Jarvis would enter the game for the Diamondbacks. He'd start by getting the first out to Reese McGuire on a flyout. He'd walk David Hamilton. Luis Lara would line out, and then Jesus Mate would strike out to end out that inning. Top of the fifth, Peter Strzelecki would enter the game for the Brewers, and he would throw 1-2-3. The bottom of the sixth for the Brewers, Greg Jones would hit a single. Jake Bowers would hit into a flyout. Brandon Lockridge would reach on a fielding error. Christian Yelich would strike out, and then Akil Baddoo would be out number 3. Top of the sixth, Brian Fitzpatrick would enter the game for the Brewers. His inning would have a flyout by Aramis Garcia. He'd strike out Manuel Pena. Ben McLaughlin would get walked. He'd give up a single to Gavin Conticello, and then Demetrio Crisantes would be out number 3. Bottom of the sixth, Juan Burgos would enter the game for the Diamondbacks. He'd start by striking out Reese McGuire. Then he would give up 3 hits, a David Hamilton single, an RBI double by Luis Lara tying it up at 2, and then an RBI single by Jesus Mate making it 3-2. Greg Jones would be out number 2, Jake Bowers would get walked, and then Jacob Hurtubise would end out the inning on a strikeout. Top of the 7th, Will Childers would enter the game for the Brewers, and he would throw 1-2-3. Bottom of the 7th, John Curtis would enter the game for the Diamondbacks. He'd start by getting the first out to Matthew Wood. He'd walk Akil Baddoo. Reese McGuire would be out number 2. Then Mike Bovey would hit a 2-run shot, making it 5-2, and then Luis Lara would be out number 3. Top of the 8th, my friend Mark Manfredi would enter the game for the Brewers. He'd get the first out to Carlos Vera Honda. Brady Ebel would give up a fielding error to Yasel Soler. Mark would walk Manuel Pena. He'd get the final 2 outs to Junior Franco and Modelfi Marte. Bottom of the 8th, Taylor Rossi would enter the game for the Diamondbacks. He'd start off by giving up a single to Jesus Mate, then he'd get out number 1 to Brady Ebel. Eric Batanti would hit an RBI single, making it 6-2. Jacob Hurtubise would be out number 2. Then Matthew Wood would be out number 3. Top of the 9th, Blake Hollow would enter the game for the Brewers, and he'd throw 1-2-3 to end out the game. Alright, so the Brewers won 6-2. The record is now 6-7, and the Brewers' respective hitter of the game goes to Mike Bovey with his home run, and the pitcher of the game goes to Blake Hollow.